If you smell what Punk is cooking. What's up, everybody? Another episode of Raw Thoughts here with Rapidox, me, of course. And this week was fire. Finally, I can have a relevant Raw Thoughts. No more taped episodes. No more Christmas Eve, like, shit shows. No more New Year's Eve shows that we'll forget about because we're all out celebrating and not watching Raw on New Year's Eve. Finally, a relevant show I can get a good Raw Thoughts video on. The first Raw of the New Year was crazy. TLC match, Cena and Ziggler, that was pretty good. I'll give them that. And then Rock versus Punk. I was waiting for that all night long. That was fantastic, and I want to get into that first. I mean, I'll get into the other matches soon, but I wanted to talk about the pipe bomb war between Punk and Rock. I definitely thought Punk won that for sure, but Rock did have some good catchphrases in there. You know, he did his usual shtick with candy asses and all that jazz. So I mean, it was pretty good. Rock he did well compared to Punk, but Punk was phenomenal. He still proved that he is the best in that ring, on that microphone. You can't, like, what else are you gonna say? Like, Punk is amazing, and this match at the Royal Rumble is going to be sick. No. In terms of Zack Ryder for getting screwed out of that trending topic graphic, it was sick. But anyways, I can't wait for that match at the Royal Rumble. That match between Rock and Punk is WrestleMania worthy. I mean, I feel like I was reading on Twitter last night that some people were saying that match is going to be wasted at the Royal Rumble because just this one promo alone last night, some people were saying was better than anything The Rock and Cena had last year going. I mean, that feud was fantastic. Rock and Cena both, again, were great on the mic. Cena really brought that energy, really brought, like, the respect portion out of him, and it was fantastic. But this promo was just, like, phenomenal last night between Punk and Rock. I mean, their match at the Royal Rumble is going to be insane. I really wish it was at WrestleMania, but what are you going to do? I mean, hopefully they have something even greater than that. Maybe like Punk versus Austin or Punk versus Undertaker. Maybe that's wishful thinking, but I wish that match would happen. So in my video here, you have a 3-on-1 handicap match at WrestleMania between The Rock and Cena, Punk, and Ryback. I did this match to kind of symbolize the fact that The Rock just likes to come back once a year or so and, steals everybody's thunder. So these three guys are, going to show The Rock what's up. They're going to show him who's boss and kick him back out to Hollywood. And in this match, you'll see, I know CM Punk's a heel, or whatever you want to call him in the WWE. So in this match, you'll actually see a few points where Punk is, like, attacking Cena and Ryback. I think Cena goes through the announce table and he gets a German suplex through the steel steps. Anyways, back to my thoughts on Raw. So, like I said, the Rock Punk promos were insane. Like, they were really, really good. I definitely think Punk won last night's battle. I'm sure The Rock's going to bring it next week and the week after, unless he has to go, bring it via satellite again, which would not surprise me in the slightest. Another thing I'd like to talk about is the Cena and Ziggler feud, which I think is another great opportunity for Ziggler because the man's had his Money in the Bank. I'm not sure about this, but I believe he's had it longer than any other Money in the Bank winner. It's now January, and he still has the briefcase. So I'm still waiting on him to cash that in. I think they probably have this program with him and Cena now just to see how Ziggler can do with the big boys, see how he can hang with the big guys. So maybe, hopefully, sometime Ziggler will cash in his Money in the Bank. Every night, every Raw, SmackDown, pay-per-view, I'm always hoping Ziggler will finally cash that in because I can't wait to see him as a world champion. So I like that feud. I enjoy that feud. I mean, it's something for Cena to do because you can't give the man a title shot every month. You can't have him always feuding with the WWE champion. So it's good for him. I'm hoping he has a match with Big E Langston soon, though. Like, this guy's he must be bored out of his mind just sitting at the top of the ramp with his arms crossed or by ringside, waiting for his moment. All he does is deliver his finisher to Cena all the time, so I'm sure he's waiting to actually have a match himself. I also believe that Rhodes Scholars are going to be tag team champions come the Royal Rumble. If they do have a match at the Royal Rumble, who knows? because I know Rock, Punk, and the Royal Rumble itself are going to be the 2 top matches there. But if they do end up having a match at the Rumble, I do believe they will become the next tag team champions, because it's just a matter of time. Team Hell No, they've had quite a run with those titles, but Road Scholars, you can just almost sense that the people in their tag team, Sandown, Rhodes, you can just know that they're going to be tag team champions eventually. They're not going to have 2 great talents like them being a tag team for no reason, you know what I mean? So, I do believe they'll become tag team champions eventually. Big Show knocks out Kofi Kingston. I think they were just using that to kill time. But that's really it with my Raw thoughts. I just wanted to talk about the Rock Cena promo, the straight edge scrotums, and your arms are too short to box with God there, Rocky. So you have to extend those arms a bit. But anyways, that's all I had for Raw thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed The Rock getting his ass kicked, because I've always wanted to kick The Rock's ass, just because I still hate the fact that he just comes back once a year. He's like, oh, finally, The Rock has come back home. Well, you're out more often than you're home, buddy, so let's fix that. And so I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to LCSF, like, comment, subscribe, follow. If you have any thoughts, opinions, whatever, let me know, and I will talk about those in my next video. So for now, I am off to go download the You're Welcome in 5 Languages DLC on WWE 13. I'll probably be using one of those guys in my next Raw Thoughts next week, where the 20th anniversary of Raw takes place in Texas. Not sure if it's San Antonio, Houston, Dallas, I don't know, but somewhere in Texas. So enjoy this video, enjoy the highlights. You're probably at the highlights now. So enjoy it. I will be back next week, maybe sometime later this week with another video. But until then, I am out.